If you have ever walked into a room full of people and felt invisible, this video will change the way you see human connection forever. The quickest way to make friends is not about being clever or funny or impressive. It is about something far simpler and far more powerful. Let me tell you a short story. Years ago, a young man entered a new workplace. He watched others talk confidently while he stayed quiet. He believed friendship required talent or charm. One day, an older colleague told him a simple idea: stop trying to be interesting and start being interested. That single idea changed everything. When the young man began to truly notice people, his world shifted. Faces softened, conversations opened, doors appeared where walls once stood. Human beings are wired with a deep hunger to feel seen. Psychology teaches us that attention is emotional oxygen. When you give someone sincere attention, you activate a feeling of safety. Safety is the foundation of friendship. Dale Carnegie taught that you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than in 2 years of trying to get people interested in you. This is not a trick, it is respect in action. Think about the last time someone listened to you without interrupting. You likely felt lighter and valued. That feeling creates instant rapport. Picture a crowded train. 2 strangers sit side by side. One scrolls on a phone, the other looks up and notices a small detail, maybe a book title or a tired expression. A gentle question is asked with genuine curiosity, not to impress, but to understand. Something simple like, "What are you reading?" or "Long day today?" That moment breaks isolation. The brain releases warmth. Trust begins. Friendship starts small and grows from these moments. Here is an actionable step you can use today. In your next conversation, focus on learning one thing about the other person that you did not know before. Do not plan your reply, just listen. When they speak, nod and maintain soft eye contact. Reflect their words back in your own phrasing. This shows understanding. Understanding builds connection. Connection builds friendship. Another story proves this. A man once attended a community event where he knew no one. Instead of hiding, he decided to become a student of people. He asked about hobbies, families, and dreams. He remembered names and repeated them naturally. By the end of the night, people gathered around him, not because he was loud, but because he made others feel important. The mind remembers feelings longer than facts. Psychology also shows that people like those who make them feel good about themselves. When you acknowledge effort or growth, you tap into intrinsic motivation. Say things like, "That must have taken dedication," or "I admire how you handled that." These statements are honest and specific. Flattery is shallow, appreciation is deep. Dale Carnegie emphasized sincere appreciation as a core principle of influence. To make friends quickly, you must remove the pressure to perform. Friendship is not a stage, it is a shared space. When you relax, others relax. When you smile genuinely, it signals safety. Mirror body language subtly, match tone and pace. This creates unconscious harmony. The brain recognizes similarity as trust. Notice how children make friends. They share curiosity, they ask questions, they play together. Adults complicate what is simple. Return to curiosity, return to kindness, return to listening. The quickest way to make friends begins with a shift inside you. Move from seeking approval to offering presence. When you do that consistently, people will feel drawn to you without knowing why, and that's where real friendship begins. Now let us go deeper into the psychology that turns simple conversations into lasting bonds. Friendship grows when people feel emotionally understood, not agreed with, but understood. Imagine a disagreement where someone listens calmly and acknowledges your feelings. Even if views differ, tension drops. That is emotional intelligence at work. Dale Carnegie believed that avoiding arguments and showing respect for opinions creates goodwill. Goodwill is social capital. Consider a mini-story. 2 neighbors barely spoke for years. One day, a storm damaged a fence. Instead of blaming, one neighbor said, "This must be frustrating. How can I help?" Those words shifted the relationship instantly. Working together created shared experience. Shared experience strengthens bonds faster than words alone. Here's a powerful technique. Use the other person's name naturally in conversation. A name is the sweetest sound to the human ear. It signals recognition. It tells the brain, you matter. Use it sparingly and sincerely. When combined with attentive listening, it deepens rapport. Another key is vulnerability, not oversharing, but appropriate openness. When you share a small, honest detail about yourself, it invites reciprocity. This is called the norm of reciprocity in psychology. For example, saying, "I was nervous coming here today," shows humanity. Others respond with empathy. Empathy is the glue of friendship. Let us talk about first impressions. Research shows they form within seconds. Your posture, tone, and expression speak before words. Stand open, relax shoulders, breathe slowly. A calm presence communicates confidence without arrogance. People gravitate toward those who feel grounded. Actionable tip. Before entering a social setting, set an intention to add value. Value can be listening, encouragement, or help. When your focus is contribution, anxiety decreases. You stop worrying about how you're seen and start caring about how others feel. That shift is magnetic. A classic Dale Carnegie principle is to talk in terms of the other person's interests. When someone lights up about a topic, follow that energy. Ask follow-up questions. Let them teach you. Teaching makes people feel competent. Competence boosts likability. Story time. A woman attended a networking event feeling unsure. She noticed one person speaking passionately about gardening. Though she knew little, she asked thoughtful questions. That conversation lasted an hour. They became close friends. She did not need expertise, she needed curiosity. Also remember to avoid criticism. Criticism triggers defensiveness. Defensiveness blocks connection. If you must address an issue, begin with praise or understanding. Say, "I appreciate your effort and I see your point." This keeps dignity intact. Humor also helps when it is kind and self-directed. Laughing at yourself shows security. It reduces hierarchy. It invites warmth. Avoid humor that targets others. Safety must remain. Friendship accelerates when people feel emotionally safe and valued. You create that by listening, appreciating, and aligning with their feelings. Do this consistently and people will seek your presence. They will feel better around you and they may not even know why. That is the quiet power of human psychology in action.
Let us bring everything together into a simple mindset you can carry everywhere. The quickest way to make friends is to become a safe place for others. A safe place is calm, curious, and kind. When people feel safe, they open. When they open, bonds form. Imagine walking into a room with this intention: I am here to understand. I am here to uplift. Immediately, your body language softens. Your voice steadies. Others sense it. The room feels different. You feel different. A final story illustrates this perfectly. An introverted student joined a new class. Instead of forcing confidence, he chose compassion. He helped classmates quietly. He listened more than he spoke. Over time, people trusted him. They sought his advice. He became a connector, not by changing who he was, but by amplifying kindness. One last actionable exercise. After every interaction, ask yourself, did I make them feel heard? Did I show appreciation? Did I respect their viewpoint? If the answer is yes, you are building friendships, even if results are not immediate. Seeds grow quietly. Dale Carnegie believed that success in dealing with people depends on a sympathetic understanding of the other person's viewpoint. When you practice this daily, you transform relationships. You stop chasing friends and start attracting them. Friendship is not about speed alone. It is about sincerity. But sincerity practiced well becomes quick. When you consistently offer attention, empathy, and appreciation, you shorten the distance between strangers and friends. Remember, people may forget what you said. They may forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Make them feel important. Make them feel safe. Make them feel understood. Do this, and you will never walk into a room feeling invisible again.